woman after God's own heart. Today is Mother-Daughter Day, and every woman in here is either a mother, a daughter, or both. Now, for 25 years of my life, I was a daughter to Ernie and Roger Ralston. And long before I had my baby girl, I was a mother. I teach at Miami Union Academy, and some of my babies are here. Rebecca, Molly, Alicia Bush, she used to be here. I think Miss Kayla's here too. I was a mother before I became a mother. I was teaching, I was nurturing, I was loving. But 8 months ago, I had the awesome privilege to become a mother of my own. To birth Amelia, Emily Jean, she's back there. Yes, with my coworker Alex. And she's beautiful in every single way. And it was such an awesome opportunity and an awesome experience for me because I was one with someone in a way that only women understand what that oneness means. To have something growing inside of you, to have something breathing, living in you. That is just such an amazing feeling. And when that moment, that time that I was about to push her out, I remember thinking, this is it. I'm about to do this. You know, and that pain and that anguish, it was all worth it. It was all worth it. And I'm so grateful that she's here and she's alive and she's well and she's healthy. Amen. And because God is good. And when you think about Mother-Daughter Day, we were all daughters first. So this order puts us in a posture of looking up to our caregiver in our life, to find understanding for the world around us. So, Stacey Eldridge, powerful author, she wrote this, and it says, "Women learn from their mothers what it means to be a woman, and from their fathers the value of a woman, the value they have as a woman." So just focusing on the first part, women learn from their mothers what it means to be a woman. As you heard over and over again, every single mother and daughter who came up here, they shed a light on that dynamic of what a mother-daughter relationship looks like. And I want to tell you one story that I had while I was working at Union. It actually happened a couple weeks ago, probably 2 weeks ago. So my kids are playing on the playground, and I see a group of girls, and they're walking around, they're treading, you know, the edges of the playground, and they start picking up leaves. I'm watching them, they're picking up leaves and different things from the ground, and then they go and they sit around this tree trunk, and they begin to pour the leaves, and there's rubbers on our playground, and the rubbers into this stump. And they're sitting around there, and they were cooking. The girls were cooking. They were sitting around that stump, peeling the little bark, mixing it all up together. These girls were mirroring what they had saw from their mothers, from their grandmothers, from their sisters, from women who were older than them. They were reflecting what was the world, their understanding of the world around them. So they had been learning, acting out, mirroring what it meant to be a woman. They were mirroring what they saw their mothers do. So when I remember my childhood, and I spent a lot of time at my mother's daycare, I remember doing the same exact thing, going around picking up leaves and making food for my husband. We played a lot of mommy and daddy, and I had one of the girls was my baby, and I had to feed her and take care of her, and she would cry, and it was all, we mirrored what we saw. It wasn't anything fictional. When you see little kids play, they're always mirroring what they see. And so it was in me. I was a mother because I watched my mother. She showed me how to be a woman with and without words. And that's how powerful this dynamic between a mother and daughter is. It goes without saying the level of meaning that this kind of relationship has. And so if we were to talk about it, each and every one of us were to share experiences of our mothers in our lives, we would be here all day. Because they meant so much to us. And especially at that time, when you're young, they're literally forming the blueprint of what type of person you're going to become. And that's what Sister Michelle, she said that. She said, it's very true. discovering who you are going to be as a woman by watching your mom. And so for that reason, we have to invest in each other. If you're a teenager, don't push your mom away. Another sister said that up here. She knows more than you think. Ask her questions. And if you're a mother, never be too busy for your girl. Like I said before, she learns from you how to be a woman. Take that time. Spend it with her. So if we strip away the mother-daughter dynamic down to just one commonality, we are all women. Females made in the image of God. But what does that all mean? It is important to understand who we are, why we are valuable as women, and what God requires of us. Because it gives us a sense of purpose and direction in our life. And the title of this message, I called it A Woman After God's Own Heart. And you won't find it in the Bible because it's not there. But I entitled this because I believe it has something that this passage has something to tell us today. And so, it leads us to our scripture reading for today. And I'm just going to start from the middle of the verse. And it says, in Acts 13, verse 22, God said, I have found David, son of Jesse, a man after my own heart. God said, I have found David, son of Jesse, a man after my own heart. So what I want to focus on today are the concept of a man, meaning our womanness in humanity, and what it means, what a heart means. Not just the part of us that's in our chest, but more than that, our will, our emotions, our thoughts. And so, who are we? Genesis 1:27 uses the same word man, just as in Acts 32:22. And it's talking about humanity. And it says, so God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. And so, if you think about creation and how God decided to make the world, he did it in a pattern. From day one, he began to separate. He took something that was void, that was empty, and shined a light into a dark place. And he decided to fashion and fold and form different things so that when it came time for us to come, it would be prepared for us. And so he makes man. He fashions man out of the dust of the ground and breathes into him the breath of life. This is incredible. But what I want you to know today, that God was not finished. After he made man, something was missing. After every creature or act the Lord had done, he stated that it was good. But for the first time, he said it was not good. Eve, I want you to think about this. Eve is the master's finishing touch. She is the very last thing he created. The image of God in man would have been incomplete without her. So, every woman in here, I want you to read this with me, because this is something that's so powerful for us to understand who we are. And it says, read it with me. The whole vast world was incomplete without me. Creation reached its finishing touch in me. Doesn't that make you feel something? It makes me feel something. I feel needed. I feel valuable knowing that this is true. That God said, I'm not finished yet. Yes, I formed man from the ground. Yes, I breathed into him the breath of life, but I wasn't done yet. I had to reveal something about myself to the world. That I have feminine qualities. I know this word, we don't want to give it to God because we think he's man, but it says the image of God